Stars make every player on the team better. Michael Jordan, his ability to challenge himself, his natural ability physically of being able to play with such great energy, his intelligence, basketball intelligence, all those things I think were remarkable. I enjoyed coaching Michael Jordan because he had a respect for coaches and he had a desire to play at a peak level, and he's willing to follow instructions without, wanting to over-dominate the game. Even as a young player, there were times in the fourth quarter where he would make up the difference in a ball game on his own. I had to bring Michael in my office and say, Michael, when's the last time someone who led the league in scoring won a championship? Thought about it a bit. He said, Rick Barry. I said, yeah, that's right, in the 70s. But it's very rare that person that wins scoring championship is also on a championship team. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to move the ball around, and we're going to take the spotlight off you all the time and involve the other players on your team. He said, oh, you're going to have that equal opportunity offense. Well, what's going to happen when the 24-second clock gets under 5 seconds? We'll coach the players how to get the ball to you in that particular time so you can activate the ball. Save that terrific scoring ability for the fourth quarter. He laughed, and he accepted the responsibility. And the other thing that we did is we moved him from a guard to a forward position. We really wanted to win the series in Chicago, Game 5, and we lost this game, and we flew out to Utah to play the 6th game, and Michael said, we're going to end it tonight. You guys get ready for this ball game because we're not going 7. Going into the game, we kind of knew what we had to do to win the game. You had to play close, but come out and win the game in the last 5 minutes. The timeout that I did take with about 40-some seconds to go. That was the key, because knowing Jerry Sloan and having coached against him many times, I knew that if we could go down and score and make it a one-possession game, that he wouldn't call a timeout. We'll run the open. Dennis will, run a pick or set a pick or slip a pick, depending upon what Ostertag does. And Michael, you can double back on Malone if you have the ability. You saw the crowd rise behind that whole activity. You could see the anticipation that they had that this was a crucial moment. Michael changed the idea and pulled up for the jumper instead of taking it to the hoop and finished it. We called that season The Last Dance, and I thought, for an ending of a career, there could have been nothing sweeter than what Michael had just done.
All right, fellas, let's get out of the box quickly. Do what we did last time, take a shot. What time is it? Game time! Move!
Every great plot has its twist. Game 5 of the NBA Finals was no exception. In fact, it may have shifted the momentum in this series. Michael Jordan was hitting the back of the rim all night. Meanwhile, Karl Malone finally found his rhythm, 39 points. And he had help, most notably from an unlikely source, forward Antoine Carr. Called upon in the second half, Carr had 5 attempts from the field. He made all 5. Chicago couldn't close it out at home, so we're back in Utah for Game 6, coming up next.
Dusk here in Salt Lake City, Utah, as we get ready for tonight's big game. We now go over to Dan Roberts, the PA announcer for tonight's game.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Donut Center for game number 6 of the NBA Finals with the Chicago Bulls and our Utah Jazz. And now, introducing the starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls. Wearing number 13, the starting center at 7'2" from New Mexico, Luke Longley. On the guard line, number 9 at 6'6", from Miami of Ohio, Ron Harper. Wearing number 7, starting forward at 6'11" from Croatia, Tony Kukoc. Wearing number 33, starting forward at 6'7" from Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. And at guard, number 23 at 6'6" from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. The Bulls are coached by Phil Jackson. Introducing the starting five for your Utah Jazz. Starting forward, number 3 at 6'7" from Long Beach State, Brian Russell. The starting center, number 31 at 6'9" from Denver, Adam Keith. At guard, number 14, at 6'4" from Iowa State, Jeff Hornacek. On the run line, number 12 at 6'1" from Gonzaga, John Stockton. Starting at forward, number 32, at 6'9", from Louisiana Tech, the mailman, Barbaro. The Jazz are coached by Jerry Sloan. This is
Welcome, everyone, to Salt Lake City, Utah, for Game 6 of the NBA Finals between the Chicago Bulls and the Utah Jazz. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Coach, the Jazz need to win 2 in a row, but these rabid fans trying to will them to the finish line.
And if they win tonight, Kevin, Game 7 would also be here on their home court. So this crowd could have a decided impact on the final outcome.
And in the first 2 games here in Salt Lake City, Clark, Jordan and Pippen, who coach also, combining to go 4 for 23 from 3. It's unheard of.
It really is, Kevin, and the Jazz with a bit more size and strength inside, it sure would help Chicago if they can space the floor a little better tonight and knock down some of those perimeter shots.
On the floor for the Chicago Bulls, Luke Longley is at the 5. The forwards, Scottie Pippen and Tony Kukoc. And at the guard positions, Ron Harper and the great Michael Jordan. And so for the Utah Jazz, it's Adam Keefe and Karl Malone inside. Brian Russell at the 3 and also tasked with defending Michael Jordan. And the skilled backcourt of Jeff Hornacek and John Stockton.
When you look at how the Bulls have played on the road this postseason, they're only 4-4. And most of those losses have come against their toughest opponents, Utah and Indiana.
Now here's Jordan. Longley, a screen on Hornacek. Here's Jordan. That's good on the jump shot.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Hornacek outside. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Longley. Malone can't hit. Clark, of course, it took Chicago 7 games to get past Indiana. And as a former Pacer, I know how proud you are of those players from Indianapolis.
No question about it, Kevin, being part of that franchise's history and seeing that Indiana team push the Bulls harder than any team had during this dynasty, impressive.
It was. Now, here is Russell. Passes it to Stockton. Clock at 6. Here's Keith. Off the left rim and out. Now the Bulls with it. Pippen finds Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Kukoc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And a big question in this game will be how effective Scottie Pippen can be with this back spasm issue.
Well, in Game 5, he was only 2 of 16 from the floor. But he gave them 11 boards, 11 assists, and 3 steals. Can he find a way to impact the game tonight?
Like he did in Game 5, you're right. It's tipped.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that one.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Over Hornacek. The Bulls trying to slam the door for their 6th title.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Basket counts.
And Karl Malone, the 1997 league MVP, has a full package of offensive firepower. Inside, outside, he gets it done in multiple ways.
And first team all defense 2 years running. Give him credit. He's an elite two-way player.
And the Bulls, David Aldridge, with some concerning injury.
Thanks, guys. Now, the big news for the Bulls is the condition of Scottie Pippen, who hurt his back in Game 3. He did take an injection yesterday, did electrical stim, iced it, had ultrasound and a massage, and then he did a lot of stretching. He told me he's a little bit ginger, but nothing can keep him out of a game like this. Back to you.
We knew that. David, thank you. Mike, it really has been an injury-plagued series for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, Ron Harper has the flu, can't hold down any food. Plus, the Bulls have been without a couple other key players. Monumental challenge for them tonight.
Huge, you're right. Here's Stockton after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Malone, a screen on Harper. Here's Stockton. Can't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Right side, Harper. In the corner, it's Jordan. Over Russell. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. Screened by Longley. Lets the three fly. And that's collected by Hornacek. And a big game 5 for Tony Kukoc. You know, Clark, he made as many shots in just 13 attempts as Jordan and Pippen made collectively in a combined 42. I mean, that's just amazing.
Yeah, his efficiency was off the charts, and I don't think the Bulls fed him enough. They got to remedy that tonight, though, Kevin.
You're right. Stockton against Harper. Jordan is doubled. Pippen, the pass to Longley. Over Hornacek. Drills the baseline jumper.
Capable of hitting the mid-range shot when it's available. Longley does a nice job keeping things simple.
Jazz trail by 6. Hornacek outside. On the wing, Malone. Back to Hornacek. Stockton outside. 4 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Keith. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And in the fourth quarter of Game 5, John Stockton didn't attempt a single field goal. Jerry Sloan would like him to be a little more assertive with his scoring tonight.
He's been an outstanding field goal percentage shooter throughout his career and in this series, Mike, so no real reason for him not to look for his shot.
Here's Jordan after the basket by Utah. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for Chicago. Michael Jordan. That's the last of 2.
And he makes the first. Carr, he's checked in for the Jazz. Chicago also making some changes. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Longley. And Kerr's subbed in for Harper. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. 6-point game. Hey, Clark, with the injury issues to Pippen and Harper, so much falling on the big shoulders of Michael Jordan.
And we know those shoulders are broad and capable, and we're used to thinking of Michael Jordan as superhuman, but he's now in his 30s playing big minutes. Does he have enough to climb another hurdle? We'll see.
It's going to be interesting to find out. And the Jazz with some changes. Morris comes in for Brian Russell. And Isley subbed in for Stockton. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Burrell comes in for Scottie Pippen.
I like the pass there from Carr. Outstanding job scanning the floor and finding his open teammate.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
He's been a monster this game, and plays like that will show you how locked in he is.
Now, here's Jordan. He's got 8. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. Over Hornacek, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
They look to him offensively, a player who makes an impact on this end.
Pass to Hornacek. Here's Carr. That one, no good. Rodman with the defensive effort. And Mike, coming into this game, Malone said he wanted to attack the paint early.
That's right. Looking to put pressure on the rim and, if possible, get Rodman and Longley in early foul trouble.
Here's Isley, following the basket by Michael Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Isley. And no good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Burrell passes to Jordan. There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. Wennington.
Nice fundamental approach from Wennington. Crafty at finding ways to get defenders in the air.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for Chicago. Bill Wennington.
First free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for Hornacek. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Kerr. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Jazz trail by 12. Outside, Malone. .112 left in the first quarter. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. Malone's got 6.
And Dennis Rodman, not his usual energetic self in Game 5. Just 3 rebounds.
Tying his season low. He's got his work cut out for him trying to battle with Karl Malone.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 14.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
Utah with the ball, down by 12. And Anderson has it in the corner. There's the pass to Isley. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Anderson has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Malone with the screen. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Rodman.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Jordan. Sinks the triple. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Great feed by Rodman.
Isley, the pass to Malone. He can't get it to go. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Bulls lead by 15. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the second quarter of the NBA Finals, Game 6 here in Utah, as the Chicago Bulls look to close out the Jazz. But do they have enough left in the tank to get it done? Jazz trail by 15.
And these Bulls have to feel like the time is now to close out the series. They do not want it getting to a Game 7 on the road.
Carr is out there with Malone. Then it's Stockton. It's Brian Russell. And it's Anderson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Kerr. Here's Pippen. Pass to Rodman. Kicks it out to Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Over to the wing. Here's Anderson. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Clark, the Bulls looking to close it out tonight. Critical since very few teams have been able to win a Finals Game 7 on the road.
And you know what, Kevin? If it got to that point, all the momentum would be with the Jazz, having battled back from down 3-1. The Bulls got to play like this is the Game 7 here.
Oh, once again, you've mapped it out well, Clark. Now Russell. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Back to Russell. Passes it to Stockton. 6 to shoot. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. So, Mike, the mailman, Karl Malone, as intended, doing damage inside.
The Bulls lack anyone who can really slow him down in there.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stockton left side. This is to Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, the focus from Malone, impressive. Not allowing the defense to get the better of him on these difficult finishes.
Now, here is Jordan. 19 points in the game. Rodman with a screen on Russell. Kicks it out to Rodman. Over Russell. Again, Chicago.
Nice play there to spray that pass out to the perimeter for the shot.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. 15-point game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job going right back up with it by Malone. Easy second chance bucket.
Jordan against Russell. Jordan kicks to Kerr. Hits it from 3-point range. Kerr's got 5 points so far.
He's got this offense absolutely humming. And I love the patience and timing he's added to his game. Very obvious he's worked on that.
And this is what a coach loves to see. Looking to create for others and making the killer pass.
So it's the Jazz now. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Here's Malone. Some solid defense by Rodman.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one. And the Utah Jazz not getting a lot from their center position in this series. Both Greg Ostertag and Jeff Forster, relative non-factors.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Malone, a screen on Kerr. Stockton with it. Picked up by Rodman. Stockton's shot is off. And for the Jazz's center trouble, Clark, you can't help but recall the trade deadline deal that almost brought center Ronnie Cycli to Utah.
You know, Kevin, that trade was a done deal, but then somehow it just fell apart and fell through. A big man averaging 15 and 7 in Orlando. Boy, he could have really helped.
Oh, you said it. And here's Anderson after the 3-pointer from Scottie Pippen. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. To the paint. Can they get it? And it's slammed in by Malone.
Especially lethal in pick and rolls. Malone enjoys dissecting the defense in these sets.
The Bulls leading by 19. Pass to Pippen. Back to Kerr. He kicks it to Kukoc. Rodman sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Rodman's got 4 points this quarter.
Good hustle from Rodman inside. He knows he can convert on a close-range look.
And here's Stockton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Malone, a screen on Kerr. Stockton dishes to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And in these particular playoffs, the Bulls have lost 4 of their last 5 on the road. They know they've got to get busy and handle their business now.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. Right side Rodman. Jordan trying to free himself up. Lays it up and banks it in. Rodman's got 6.
This kind of effort won't deter Rodman. He's too good at powering through these types of hits.
Jazz trail by 21. And the Utah Jazz, Mike, the last 2 years, the best winning percentage in franchise history.
Top 2 in the league. This Stockton-Malone pairing is one for the record books.
History in front of our eyes. You're right. Now here's Stockton. Here's Malone, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look at the mailman getting through that contact, not allowing a little foul to hold off his shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Keefe, he's checked in for Carr. Morris comes in for Brian Russell. Hornacek, he's checked in for Anderson. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. And then for Chicago, Longley's checked in for Kukoc. Bushler comes in for Pippen. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a format.
Here's Bushler. Longley, a screen on Morris. Bushler, the pass to Longley. And he gets it to go. Longley's got his second bucket tonight.
Defense should have sent help. The size advantage down low makes for an easy 2 points.
Jazz trail by 20. And thus far, Mike, pretty equal footing for the 2 MVPs.
That's right. MJ and the mailman trading baskets. Can one of them gain an edge?
And the basket by Malone.
Making it look easy right now. When Malone catches fire, he's hard to put out.
And so here is Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Yeah, the offense is running smoothly, and it's only the first half, but they've looked more prepared for this matchup.
Here's Isley. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Malone, a screen on Harper. Here's Isley. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Flying up high, what a move.
You're right, Clark. The elevation.
Incredible.
I almost thought he was getting too much air.
And the Jazz with possession here. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Malone, a screen on Harper. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Harper. Isley, the pass to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Malone outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wants to get it to Jordan, and does. Rodman kicks to Harper. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Malone. Morris right side. Bushler with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 22. Rodman dishes to Harper. Feeds to Jordan. Hornacek with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Isley. Six on the shot clock. The pass to Malone. Shoots over Longley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to the second half of Game 6 in the NBA Finals here in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Jazz trying to force a Game 7 against the defending champion Chicago Bulls in front of these tremendous fans. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Love the way he makes those sharp, relentless cuts to the rim. He's been a major thorn in the defensive side.
No question. I expect him to keep knifing inside as much as he can. This is how aggressive a player he is. And not just Scottie Pippen dealing with a bad back. John Stockton also dealing with back issues.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Pippen is out there with Tony Kukoc. Then it's Rodman. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harper in at the point guard. Now, here's Rodman. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And apparently Clark Stockton got a back adjustment at halftime.
Well, Kevin, you know, at this point in the season, just about everybody is dealing with some kind of ailment. It's really a battle of attrition.
It is. And now to Hall of Famer David Aldridge for a word on Michael Jordan.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Jordan hasn't missed a single game since he returned from playing baseball. This year, he's played more minutes than at any time since the 1992 season, when he was, of course, much younger. And with the Bulls ailing, he's being asked to do even more, if that's physically possible. Guys?
David, thanks. We appreciate the report. You know, Clark, if anyone can do it, it's probably Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the rarest athletes I've ever seen. You think about his unique giftedness as an athlete, size, speed, strength, endurance, and then you think about that competitive drive. He actually plays like an overachiever because of how driven he is and how committed he is to being the best he can be. I don't know if I've seen a guy any more competitive than Michael Jordan.
I am right there with you. Bulls leading by 22.
And, you know, you look at the Jazz with Malone and their other bigs, they've got a significant size advantage inside. But the Bulls have done a nice job holding their own on the glass.
Harper's shot is good.
Well, Harper was ready to go. He's just waiting for the ball to go on the attack.
Stockton looking around. Kicks it out to Malone. From about 19 feet. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Mike, you were talking about the size comparison between these two teams. The Bulls are a lot bigger on the perimeter.
Yeah, Harper and Jordan both 6'6". Contrast that with the Jazz. Stockton at 6'1", Hornacek 6'3". They don't have the same length on the wings.
Right, it is on display for sure. 5 on the clock.
Bulls foul. Tony Kukoc.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gar's checked in. Longley's checked in for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
Harper against Stockton. Back to Hornacek. Outside, Russell. 6 to shoot. Keefe passes to Russell. Hornacek from long range. The second chance effort. Shots good by Carr.
Well, that time Carr staying aggressive, fights for the rebound, and then also fights to get the shot off.
And you look at Karl Malone, 6'9", 250 pounds, just a Goliath. The Bulls are hard-pressed to deal with his physicality inside.
Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Stockton. Back to Hornacek. Carr with a screen on Jordan. And the dunk by Carr.
Boy, nice dish that time by Hornacek, doing a good job finding his open teammate.
And Clark, you talk about defending Malone. Dennis Rodman is game for that challenge. He's game for any challenge, but that one in particular.
Yeah, with Dennis Rodman, it's about embracing that hard-nosed physical play. And we know that Rodman is a guy who never backs up from that.
No, he doesn't. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Custer's checked in for the Jazz. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Steve Kerr's checked in for Harper. challenging stretch here for Utah. Stockton outside. Pass to Carr. Outside, Russell. Lock at 6. On the wing, Stockton. Defended by Kerr. Stockton can't get it to go.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
You know, Mike, this is pretty amazing considering how banged up he is, just how effective Scottie Pippen has been tonight in this game.
And if this were the regular season, no chance he'd be playing right now. But he's in there and making a difference.
And a heroic performance. Now, here is Hornacek from the baseline. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Nice show of strength by Forster, managing to get the shot off despite taking the contact.
The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
Capable of playing both the 4 and 5 spots, Forster also provides a certain toughness and edge.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. The Bulls keep it alive. Longley can't get it to go. Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hornacek dishes to Foster. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
And the superstar standoff between Michael Jordan and Karl Malone. Coach, thus far, pretty even.
2 all-time greats going back and forth. This is what it's all about.
It's like a boxing match. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
Here is Stockton. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Foster passes to Stockton. Russell from long range. Rebound by the Bulls. Longley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Utah still struggling from deep. We saw it last game, and it's continued in this one.
A different look for Utah. Morris is checked in for Russell. And Isley subbed in for Stockton. And here are the Jazz now. Hornacek kicks to Morris. Jordan against Hornacek. Here's Isley. There's the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Hornacek. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shot from the wing. Isley, good. Isley's got his second bucket of the night. .146 left in the third quarter. Pippen against Hornacek. Out to Kukoc. And Jordan has it in the corner. Over Morris. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Isley the pass to Foster. In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. 5 to shoot. Foster down low, defended by Kerr. Foster, that's good.
And Forster doesn't look to shoot often. He focuses on taking high percentage shots as much as possible.
Now Kerr, 7 points in the game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan, and that comes off the assist by Longley. And that's now 33 points for Jordan.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. It's good. Isley's got 6 points.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Longley. Back to Kerr. Kicks to Pippen. Kukoc, a screen on Hornacek. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Kerr's shot is good.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Hornacek passes to Isley. Carr with a screen on Kerr. From inside. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We're back for the fourth quarter of play here in Game 6. The Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls, for the second year in a row, battling for an NBA championship. It all comes down to this. Here's Jordan.
And you look at it, John Stockton, 36 years of age, Karl Malone at 34. You wonder, is this their last best chance at a title?
So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. They've got Isley. Foster is out there with Keefe. Then it's Morris. And it's Anderson in at the 2 spot. Here is Keefe, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Morris passes to Isley, to the middle. Here's Foster. Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Stockton at this point has played more playoff games, Clark, than anyone in NBA history without winning a title.
Boy, you certainly respect the number of deep runs that he's been part of, and at this point, all he wants is a ring.
Because he's going to the Hall of Fame, but you're right. This has got to be the one thing absent on his resume.
No doubt.
So it's the Jazz now, after the Bulls pick up 2. Back to Anderson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Bushler, the pass to Burrell. Another 3 for Chicago. And you got to respect, Coach, what we've seen from Scottie Pippen tonight.
A gutsy performance. Reminiscent of his teammate, Jordan's flu game in last year's finals, doing whatever is needed.
Yeah, good comparison. Here's Isley, following the 3-point basket by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Keefe passes to Anderson. Here is Keefe, covered by Longley. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebounded by Wennington. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jordan inside. Burrell passes to Longley. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done in both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark.
What a powerful move that was right off the screen.
Yeah, they set him up well there.
Obviously, a set they've been running in practice. He knew just what to do.
The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Keefe passes to Anderson. In the corner, it's Morris. Anderson kicks to Morris. Back to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. And the pass to Morris. A three-pointer off the mark.
Brian Russell's size, he's 6'7" and 225 pounds, and he's got good athleticism too, really makes him the best defensive option for Utah in playing Michael Jordan.
Jordan is doubled. Bushler, the pass to Wennington. Jordan up top. And Jordan throws it down.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
And Russell drafted in the second round back in '93, Mike. He's played his entire career with the Jazz.
And he's not on the floor for his offense. His role for this Jazz team is to be a wing stopper.
Isley, the pass to Keefe. Jazz passing it around. Here's Isley. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Coach, Michael Jordan is having himself a game.
Outplaying Karl Malone to this point. The Bulls getting the better of that superstar matchup.
Isley, the pass to Morris. Here is Keefe. To the left side wing. Inside. The shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Burrell. Screened by Longley. Jordan, the pass to Longley. And finished off by Longley.
Smart positioning that time by Longley as the roll man, being as disruptive as possible to open up space for himself there.
Looking to stem the tide, Mike.
Somehow, anyhow, trying to stop this run.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jordan. And the layup falls.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 45 points.
And this points out how opportunistic they are. I mean, once they get the steal, they're off to the races right away.
The coaching staff encourages them to be aggressive, and this includes looking to convert in transition.
Here is Anderson after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Morris, no good.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
Pass to Burrell. Here's Wennington. Fires the three. And it's Foster with the rebound.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
Isley, the pass to Keefe. Connects on the 9-footer.
This is how you execute the pick and roll. Keefe slashing to the right spot.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Isley. Anderson outside. The dish to Morris. Fires from the line. That shot off the mark. And the Bulls going the other way now. Passes to Bushler. Here's Burrell. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The main role for Burrell. Hit those three-pointers. Scott should get some open ones.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Trains the three-pointer.
Here in this fourth quarter, it has been all about the three-point shot for them.
Absolutely making it rain. And there's no better time to pick up points in a hurry.
Now, here is Morris. Here's Isley. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Isley's got 9 points here in the second half. And they double up Jordan. Here's Burrell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
A designated sharpshooter from downtown. You can actually see that Burrell likes these corner threes as well.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Isley, the pass to Morris. Pass to Isley. And there's the pass to Keith. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Not the biggest guy by any means, but that lift more than makes up for it.
56 seconds left in the game. Here's Jordan. And that one is good. Jordan's got 47 points.
What a way for them to finish the game, closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Anderson outside. Here's Isley. Foster is screen on Jordan. Here's Isley. Jordan with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Morris. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Keefe with a screen on Jordan. The shot's good from Isley.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
High post shot. Bucket's good.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. They need to tighten up the D.
And the Chicago Bulls win their 6th championship, completing a second three-peat. Without question, Mike, one of the greatest dynasties this league has ever seen.
6 championships in 8 seasons. A decade of dominance. The 90s have belonged to Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls.
And this title run for the Bulls, arguably, Clark, their most difficult, with age and injuries and even some palace intrigue. But for the moment, merely jubilation.
You covered it all there, Kevin. What a remarkable run. And now we'll just have to wait and see